The geometry of madness. ELEA. Unlocked. If you look at a standard brick wall, your brain does a massive amount of automated math just to keep you sane. It calculates right angles. It assumes parallel lines will never cross. But imagine walking down a street where a building isn't leaning forward. It is simultaneously bulging toward you and receding into the distance. You try to look at the corner of a roof, but your eyes can't focus because that corner is somehow both sharp and blunt at the exact same time. This isn't a camera glitch. This is non-Euclidean geometry, and in the world of cosmic horror, it's not just a fancy mathematical term. It's a biological weapon that forces the human brain to physically break down. When H.P. Lovecraft penned The Call of Cthulhu, he didn't just want to create a massive monster with tentacles. Quote, big monsters can be shot. Big monsters can be mapped. Instead, he built a prison called Erlae, a nightmare corpse city constructed by things that seep down from the dark stars. And when the sailors in the story actually land on its slimy green stone shores, they don't get eaten by deep-sea demons. They get swallowed by angels. One sailor tries to climb a massive stone molding. To anyone watching, he looks like he's climbing a sheer vertical wall. But to him, the surface feels entirely flat and horizontal. Another sailor simply walks past a stone corner and vanishes out of existence. Not because he fell into a trap door, but because the angle of the masonry shouldn't have been there in our three-dimensional universe. Our entire evolution is hardwired for flat Euclidean space. Your brain is essentially a survival machine designed to navigate 90-degree corners. So what happens when you step into a space where those rules are completely discarded? If you were inside a hyperbolic space like Erlae, two massive things happen to your perception that would immediately trigger clinical panic. First, the shrinking sun. Because parallel lines rapidly diverge in a curved hyperbolic plane, objects moving away from you don't just get smaller linearly. The sun itself would appear as a tiny, distant pinprick of light, making you feel entirely isolated in an impossibly vast pocket of space. Second, the sightline paradox. If you turned your head to look at a massive stone block, you would see the front face and the side face at angles that are physically impossible in our world. Your visual cortex literally has no internal map to process two opposing perspectives simultaneously. Your brain tries to correct the error. It spins. Your inner ear, which relies on gravity and straight planes to keep your balance, begins to fail. The visual processing centers in your mind overheat, trying to force an alien, multi-dimensional reality into a three-dimensional box. The madness of Cthulhu isn't a psychic spell. It is the raw, agonizing friction of human biology trying to perceive a true physics model that we were never evolved to see. The true terror of cosmic horror isn't that the universe is full of monsters. It's that our comfort, our science, and our human logic are nothing more than a fragile, temporary illusion. If you want to dive deeper into the dark corners of speculative lore, hard sci-fi anomalies, and the psychology behind cosmic dread, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. We cover a new eldritch theory every single week, and you don't want to be left out in the cold when the next deep dive drops. Before you go, I want to hear from you in the comments below. If you were trapped in a city where horizontal meant vertical, how long do you honestly think you'd last before your mind completely fractured? Drop your thoughts down there. Let's start a proper debate. Thanks for watching. Stay grounded and remember, do not trust the straight lines.